Some call him mad, some call him crazy. I go, hats off if you do it. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are. Oh, well, today, we ain't got football all week. You can watch that Champions League guff if you like, but I'm not too bothered. We are back, and I'm joined firstly by Ben today. Ben, how are you?
Very well. Yourself, Jake?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Ben's an Arsenal fan, which is a top four Europe rival at the moment, but we'll get past that. So a couple of weeks ago, Ben came on the Saturday show, I think it was, and he explained how he's going to be doing a 36-hour straight non-stop DJ session for charity, and we've got him on tonight to talk about that. 36 hours. Are you sure, Ben, before we get started? Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said before, I'm absolutely buzzing. I cannot wait. I wish it was this weekend, but it's not. And I just want to get stuck in and get cracking now. Really can't wait.
Yeah. So just explain to everybody watching what it is to start with, what you're doing, where you're doing it, and how you're going to do it.
So I am doing, like I said, a non-stop 36-hour DJ set in aid of a local community project in Weymouth called the Veterans Hub. They offer services to veterans, so mental health with alcohol, etc., etc. And Dorset's got one of the highest concentrated rates of veterans with suicide in the UK. There isn't very many places for them to go. I'm not a veteran myself, but I come from a very long line of veterans in my family. My stepdads, my dads, my uncles, my granddads have all served in their time. It's going to be at the Lugger Inn in Chickwell. So it will start on the 5th of March at 9 o'clock in the morning and run all the way through to Sunday, 9 o'clock in the evening. There will be a close down because of licensing. So the pub will close. I can't remember if it's 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock Saturday night, and we'll reopen again at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's the bit I'm not looking forward to. So it'll just be myself and my security team, a veteran. His name's Jason Smith. He will be with me through that time to make sure A, I don't fall asleep, B, that no one can try and come in. But it will be live streamed. Different places won't let me live stream for too long, so it will be an hour here, half hour here, but it will be live streamed, so people can still keep an eye on me, make sure I haven't fell asleep. But no, yeah, genuinely, I cannot wait, and I couldn't think of a more worthy cause to do it. It's a link to charity with who I work with, MKM. So each year we choose a charity to support as a branch. I said this year it's the Veterans Hub, very close to my heart, and a great thing in Weymouth. I mean, they've got a cafe at the back, and the food that they do in the cafe is amazing.
Yeah. So are you going to be mixing things up, go into songs that you've never played before, or just playing, the normalness straight for 36 hours?
No, I will be chopping and changing it up. A few people have been asking for an itinerary. It's very difficult to put an itinerary of music of what I'm going to be playing throughout the day. I mean, it'll be played to the time of the day. So in the early mornings, 9 till 12 o'clock, it'll be very relaxed, very chilled, maybe a bit of reggae, a bit of what I would call beach house, nice and relaxed. The afternoons, it'll be a bit more party, a bit more upbeat music that people know. Going into the later evenings, turn it into a bit of a proper dance party, and so on and so on. But it will be dependent on the day of what I play. But I will be taking requests. I don't very rarely do I take requests. I hate taking requests. So people can use and abuse that for 36 hours. If people want to request, all they got to do is pay for it. It'll be £1 a request, and that pound will go towards the money that's raised on the day. So £1 a request.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll know specific people that will come in and request specific things. I'm sure that you're not looking forward to.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yes, and I know their names. I know what songs it will be. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. The links in the chat if people would like to donate, but just explain to people how they can donate and how that helps the charity.
So a few ways you can donate. You can donate via the Just Giving page, which the link will be on the page. You can also, on my poster, which you'll see around everywhere, you'll see it on my Facebook page, my Twitter page, scan the QR code and it will take you straight to the Just Giving page. If you're in and around Weymouth, pop into MK and Building Supplies, where we have a large raffle, which the prizes are getting bigger and bigger each day. I mean, you ask my wife, it's doing her head in, the amount of prizes I've got lying around my house and vouchers and things like that. I mean, today I've had another donation from Makita Tools have come in today and have donated me something today. I've got a lady that's dropped in a cot. She went out and bought a new coffee machine just to donate. So yeah, get on into the branch, have a go on the raffle. The raffle will be going on the day as well. There'll be collection tins on the day, and every penny absolutely will help a veteran tenfold. I mean, the work they do up there. I mean, I invite everybody. They're open to the public to go on and have a look what the Veterans Hub do, because they do some really good work.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Is there going to be moral support from people coming in, and I'm sure you're aware there's some people that's going to come in just to annoy you and make your life a little bit harder for 36 hours?
Oh, of course there will be. Absolutely. I mean, the joy of the trade, well, not the trade that I'm in, but the line of work I'm in the construction industry, that's all my customers ever do. And there's a few of them that have been messaging me that can't wait, and they'll be there. No doubt that their request form will probably be about £20-30 worth to annoy me. But moral support, yeah, your dad for one. No doubt he's compiling an email right now, I expect, of song requests. It wouldn't surprise me. I know that my family's right behind me for it. I know for a fact they are. They can't wait on the day, well, the 2 days. Well, yeah, to come on down and support me. I know they are.
Yeah. 1.5 days. So you've said, so you said to me before we went live on air that you've done it for 22 hours, but 36 hours it's a whole another step up. And if this goes well, what's your plans for the future?
So 36 hours is a long time. I mean, we've sat down and we've worked out that over bank holidays in the past, being resident in local bars and nightclubs in town, I've probably done 22-hour stint, not necessarily just DJing, but being awake with daytime work and the DJing. Let me get through this one first, and next year I want to try and do 48 hours. My wife doesn't know that now yet, but she does now.
She's probably never on thinking, oh dear.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a text now to come through and go, no, you're not.
No, you're not doing that. Definitely not. Definitely. Right. I feel like the first request is coming in and the first time's being donated. Will you play on Forever Blowing Bubbles?
Yeah, £10.
Ben is an Arsenal fan. Just to, £10.
Yeah, I will absolutely. Again, I will, if I can get it or if I've got it, I will happily play it on the day.
Yeah. And if we up that to £10, will you sing it for us?
No. And to be fair, there's a video of my mother-in-law singing that, and she's not even a football fan, singing that to my eldest girl when she was a child, and sent it to me, and I wasn't happy.
I bet you won. You won. So yeah, you can if you do want to donate, you can click the link. There's the pinned comment in the chat, and I will put it in the description and in the comments if you are watching it on replay. So Ben, I think you're brave. I think it's going to be interesting. You say you're looking forward to it. I'd be extremely apprehensive and not quite looking forward to it. But honestly, fair play to you.
No, absolutely. I cannot wait. And again, the more the merrier that can come down on the day. It'll be absolutely brilliant. And again, any veterans, any West Ham fans that are veterans that do watch in the local area to Dorset or even anywhere, do get yourself on down to the Veterans Hub, have a look around, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
There we go. So as I said, the link is in the chat, and everything else. You can find all information on that website. Let's talk about Arsenal for 5 minutes. Games in hand, FC.
Exactly, yeah. Three games in hand, but unfortunately, one of them's against Liverpool, one of them's against Tottenham. And the way Tottenham are playing at the moment, they turn up against one team and they're awful, and then they go and beat Man City. So I just don't know how we would get on against Tottenham or Liverpool. I think we're still favourites for top four. I think we said.
Yeah. Would you are you expecting top 4, or would you say that it's a bonus if you get it right now in the position?
It's a bonus if we get it.
Yeah.
I'm being cautious, very cautious. It's not like 5 or 6 years ago. I'm being cautious now. I think the days of us, me sitting there and going, yeah, not a problem, not a problem. I mean, the good thing is we've got no FA Cup. We've got nothing. We've got no outside influences at all. That's going to be a good thing.
That's what I said. It's because everybody else has got FA Cups, Europa Leagues, Champions Leagues to worry about. You've literally got this. You've got a few COVID games to get out of the way, and then you are there, and you're sat in prime position with games in hand, just behind us, I think, and you are in prime position. But there's so many twists and turns. There's still 12 game weeks left. 12 game weeks left, and the COVID rearranged games, and Spurs and you've got games in hand, and etc. So there's still plenty of twists and turns in it, and I mean we're in it still just about. I say there's Tottenham, there's United, there's Arsenal, there's Wolves. Even you could put a shout up for. It's a big week for Wolves because they play you and us within a matter of like 3 days. So that's big for their Europe hopes, and to predict it is near impossible.
No, you can't. I mean, listen to TalkSport. They all think Man United's going to get it. They all think
I don't listen to that.
No, they all think they've had a big turn now, and they all think that they're now going to be the top 4 favourites. I mean, I heard a stupid rumour today that the Arsenal-Tottenham rearranged game is going to be the last game played of the season. They're all about having it at Wembley.
Really?
Yeah, I read that today on a forum. Because that's what they reckon that's going to be the big game that's going to decide it, and all about having it the last game of the season at Wembley.
Well, personally, if that is that, and it goes to Wembley, and if it's either you and them for top 4, I hope you smash them.
I think it's a stupid idea, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah. So
just get it over and done with, and get everyone finished at the same time again. That's what I want.
Yeah. A Premier League season should be ended with, as we always do, on a Sunday, with all the teams playing at exactly the same time, because you've got the top 4 of the title's gone. I don't care what anybody says, because City lost. It's done.
It's done and dusted.
Yeah.
I think that the bottom 3 that are in the bottom 3 are going down as well.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and the top 4 race, if we're still in it, West Ham, if we've got a chance on the final day, which I do doubt, but if we're still in it, I love that, because last year it was quite routine for us. All we had to do was just at least get a point last year to get into Europe. But checking how Arsenal getting on, checking how Spurs getting on, United, all of this is exciting. It's how it should be.
Yeah, it's the fun of it. It's the fun of the Premier League. I don't like it when it's a foregone conclusion for anyone. You want to see a couple of the teams on the last day could get relegated. Teams fighting for Europe. I mean, you right down to the Europa League conference. I mean, Southampton. Yeah. Jesus, well, that would be huge for them.
I know, and they are going up.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I hope that it all on the last day all gets played out, and it's all fighting for all sorts. It makes it interesting for not just us as big football fans, but the average person that just turns it on the last day.
Exactly. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Drama. That's what we like. We haven't had a good title race down to the last few minutes for a good few years. That won't happen this year, as much as the media are hyping up because Man City lost one game, that the title race is back on.
Yeah,
no, it's not. And what they're trying to say is, well, Liverpool have still got to go to the Etihad, and
exactly.
Even if they win, they're still 6 points off them, and City aren't losing 2 games and beating and losing to Liverpool, not a chance. But for a conclusion, we all think West Ham's going to get top 4. I don't particularly like Arsenal, because my 2 best mates are Arsenal fans, and it's just
good friends. You've got 2 good friends, huh?
Yeah, brilliant. But there we go. So if you're watching this now and able, please click the link in the chat if you're watching live, or in the description after the show, to check out all the information for Ben's challenge that he is doing in a couple of weeks. Ben, I hope it goes well for you, and I hope you complete it.
I will do. I'll send you some messages afterwards, let you know how I got on.
Lovely. And thank you for everybody for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to West Ham unofficial. Check out our channel sponsors in the link in the description down below. From me, come on you irons and whatever them lot over North London do, because they're weird. And we will see you very soon. Cheers for watching. Do all that stuff. We will be back Friday for the Europa League draw. Don't worry, Ben, you ain't got to worry about that. You're not in Europe.
Love it.
Yeah. We will be back with the Europa League last 16 draw on Friday morning. Watch along for that to see who we get in the next round. Hopefully sunny Spain. That'll be lovely. So we'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.